Hey guys, so I wanted to give you just a couple of tips on using my Fitness Pal and making it a little bit user friendly so that when you're adding in recipes and so forth, it just becomes a little bit easier. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use a recipe from the web. So again, I'm going to click at the bottom, the little blue arrow, it's going to come up. I'm going to hit enter food, and it doesn't matter which one. And so I go here. So you see this little plus sign at the top right here? I'm going to click on that. And that means I'm adding something. And the choices I get are quick add, scan barcode, create a recipe, create a meal, create a food. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to create a recipe in here. So then it gives me the choice add from the web or enter in ingredients manually. So I'll do both. So first I'm going to do my chia seed pudding just because I have that memorized. So I'm going to enter ingredients manually. I'm going to click on that, and then it's going to ask, it asks for a title. So I'm going to do chia seed pudding, which is a really good low carb snack. I'm going to do 1 serving, and then I'm going to hit the little arrow and I add recipe. Then it gives me the choice to add ingredients or edit ingredients. So I'm going to add ingredients. I'm going to search chia seed, and it calls for 2 tablespoons. So I fix that to 2 tablespoons. And I like to use the ones that come up with the little green arrow. They've been verified. So I click that. So I've got my chia seeds in there. I'm going to add unsweetened almond milk. So I just type in almond milk because I use the same brand over and over. It pops up. It's got the green arrow. I'm going to check. I'm going to pay attention to serving size. The serving size is correct. I'm going to hit that arrow on the side. And the next thing I'm going to add is protein powder. And I use PB Fit. It comes up quickly because I use it all the time. And it's got it chocolate PB Fit in here, 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to click on that. And then I have my chia seed pudding. Now, normally I'll add toppings, but I can add those separately. So I've got my 3 ingredients. I'm going to hit my little arrow over to the side. And then it gives me the choice. It breaks it down into the macros, and it gives me a choice whether I just want to save it so that I can find it later, or do I log it because I ate it today. So I'm just going to save, and it's going to save that recipe. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to look up a recipe and enter it from online. So again, I'm going to where I'm adding food, and I'm clicking on that arrow at the top. I'm going to create a recipe again, and I'm going to add it from the web. So I'm going to click on that. So I can search it right here. It comes up with a couple of choices. I'm going to search it. I'm going to do, let's say I'm going to do something really simple, Reese, or I'll just do overnight oats and see what pops up. Overnight oats. I'm searching, and it gives me some choices from the web of other overnight oats. I love this peanut butter one, so I can click on it because I've used it before. And it actually brings up that website, and I'm going to click on the bottom where it says import recipe. And it's going to show me the ingredients, so I can edit those, but I'm going to click arrow. This one might not be a good example. It's got big, huge paragraphs, so. And it's taking a long time. So let me go back. Let me click another one. Add. I should have known which one I was going to do first. Add from the web. Let's do overnight oats PB. See what comes up with that this time. Peanut butter overnight oats. Peanut butter overnight health. Let's see if this one. Okay. Now I'm going to click import recipe. There we go. So it brings up the ingredients right there. I can adjust them here if those are not what I'm going to put in mine, but I'm just going to go ahead and click arrow. It's matching the ingredients. It's got the ingredients there. Again, paying attention to serving size. As you're going through these, you can add or edit ingredients right there. If it looks good, I'm going to hit the arrow. It's going to give me the macros, and then I can save, or I can save and log it. So that just kind of makes it really easy when you are trying to enter, especially recipes. We want to make sure that we're adding every single ingredient, including the olive oil or cooking oils, whatever you're using. Don't forget those. They're all very important. Of course, the little scan barcode here on the side is a very handy tool to use for this. But I just want you to play around and get used to using MyFitnessPal as much as possible and make it user friendly for you. The more food that you enter, the more frequent that food will come up. So if you're like me and you eat a lot of the same things, it makes it super simple. But so yeah, there we go. So I've got some recipes in here that I've already entered. At the top, I can click on those recipes. They're already saved. So if you're frequently eating the same breakfast, like overnight oats or whatever, save it in there as a recipe, and then that way you can just log it super simple without having to do all the ingredients. All right, that's all I have. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. I'll be seeing you soon.